Hamza Farrukh and I will teach you about how to bench press perfectly. I will tell you the science behind it and also the good practices you need to effectively target your chest muscles upper area. Great exercise for anyone who looking to gain muscle size and strength in the upper chest area. Exercise is a compound exercise, which means it involves multiple joints, different like this one, and also multiple muscles to perfectly execute. Your shoulders, your chest, your arms, and also your back muscles all contribute when you place the bar down and then you press the weight up during a bench press. It even involves some of your leg muscles to perfectly control the bench press technique and to execute it perfectly because the force is derived from your legs as well, and you need a correct posture for your legs in order to perfectly master the bench press.
So let's first try to understand the anatomy of the muscles utilized in the bench press. The pectoral muscles are a part of a larger group of chest muscles found in the upper body. The two main pectoral muscles are the pectoral major and the pectoral minor. The pectoral major is one of the prime movers in the bench press. These muscles are also known as pecs and act to bring your arm across the body. The pector major helps flex the shoulder joint and moves your arm towards and across your chest, which is the main form of movement in the bench press. The pector minor is also part of the chest muscles. It is a thin triangular muscle that is found underneath the pector major. Its job is to help pull the shoulder forward and down. Next we have the deltoids. Your shoulder muscles are also known as deltoids and are broken up into three groups: the front, the middle, and the rear deltoid. In a pressing exercise like the bench press, you are pressing with the front deltoid. Along with the pectoral major, your deltoids are one of the prime movers in bench press and share an equal workload. Then there's the tricep brachii. The triceps are located on the back of the arm and run from shoulder to the elbow. They are the third major pressing muscle and help lock out the elbow, which is the beginning and the end position of the bench press. Now that we're clear on the science behind the bench press, let's try to look at the techniques and specifications used in the exercise. Be sure to grip the bar with your pinky inside the ring marks of the bar. Your forearms must be vertical to the floor when the bar touches your chest. Wider grips are tough on most people's shoulders. Narrower grips are ineffective to bench heavy because it puts your forearms inclined, so always go medium grip. Your forearms must be vertical to the floor when the bar touches your chest. The safest and most effective way to bench press is with straight wrists. Don't bench press with bent wrists or they'll hurt. The safest and most effective way to bench press is with vertical forearms at the bottom, straight line bar to wrist to elbow. An upper arm angle of about 75 degrees usually works. Touching your torso with your elbows puts them inside your wrists. The weight becomes harder to bench and harder on your joints. Always bench press with your lower back naturally arched the same way it is when you stand. You don't have to over-arc, it will compress your spinal discs and cause back pain. And always bench press with your feet on the floor. Don't put your feet on the bench or in the air to feel your muscles better. Don't raise your heels. They're less stable for the same reason as standing on your toes is less stable than on your feet. More foot surface against the floor is better. And so you should not put them rather behind, just like this. So now that we're done with the details, let's start with the execution of the bench press. Step 1. You grab the bar at an equal distance on each side, typically around your shoulder width. Tighten your hands, forearms, upper arms, shoulders, back and chest to create tension. Step 2. Take a deep breath, driving your chest upwards and pulling your shoulder blades back and down into the bench. Step 3. Plant your feet and drive them downwards. Squeeze your glutes to tighten up your hips and lock them into place. Then, when you're done with that, you go on to step 4. You unrack the weight and move the bar directly over your chest without losing the tension in your upper back or allowing your chest to collapse. You take a big breath and then, with your entire body tight, you roll the weight downwards under control until it reaches your chest. Ensure that your wrists and elbows stay in alignment. This will give you the best leverage and keep the weight centered. Without allowing your chest to collapse or losing any tension, coordinate your legs and drive the bar powerfully back to lockout. Reset your breath and repeat for the next repetition. Slight variations in exercises can lead to better and effective results for people. For example, the incline bench press, where the bench is about an incline of a 45-degree angle. You lie down with your feet on the floor. You grab the bar with a medium grip, unrack with straight arms, lower the bar to your upper chest and press it back up over your shoulders, keeping your back neutral. Most people do the incline bench press to target their upper chest, but you cannot isolate one part of your chest. Your biggest chest muscle is your pectoralis major. This is a two-headed muscle with one part attaching to your collarbone and the other to your chest bone. You can't contract one head without contracting the other. Both heads contract whether you bench press flat or inclined. You can't isolate one part. Another variation of this exercise is a declining bench press, which is done on a declining bench where your hips are higher than your head. You unrack the weights, lower them to your lower chest and press them back up. Most people bench press declining to target their lower chest. It is advised to do the power rack with a spotter so you don't get hurt if you fail, and your bench should have some sort of leg attachment so you don't slide down while you press the weight.
After watching this video, you essentially have a PhD in chest muscle building. So now you have no excuse. You can't simply go back and do those probably what you have been doing, like mindless chest barbell presses. Great exercise, and it's gonna help you build some chest muscle. So you will have a great concept and idea of how joints, muscles and bones work together by changing as simple as your shoulder position. It's gonna help you target specific areas of your chest muscle. Make sure you watch all the videos because we cover every single muscle group. Let the gym be your lab. Try new things, research new methods. And it's a great way to learn new things by trying these on your own body. I'm Hamza Farrukh and this is Built by Science.